All right, for Digital Muscle, I'm Sean Ray here with the contest promoter of the NPC IFBB Pro League in Ireland and judge Brian Bullman. We're at the Muscle Contest San Diego. We're running right into the Mr. Olympia qualification shows, covering the Classic Physique Pro here, but in Ireland, coming this May the 15th. Brian, tell us about what's going to be taking place.
So, we're going into our third version of the show. We missed out 2020 and 21
like a lot of
COVID, like a lot of us. Ireland was in complete lockdown, so we couldn't do any shows.
Right.
So, with athletes coming from all over the world to come and compete, it just wasn't happening.
Right.
So this is our third one. We have 7 pro cards on the line.
7.
So we're adding wellness from when you were there. We had bikini, figure, women's physique, and we added the wellness division because that has just exploded within the Pro League.
And the 212 is the anchor?
The 212 Pro Olympia qualifier is
the meat and potatoes.
The meat and potatoes of the European pro bodybuilding circuit, let's say. So
right.
when we looked in 2019, we had become the third biggest 212 show in the world, right. Second only to the Olympia, and of course the Arnold had a really good lineup at the time.
Yeah, and Arnold doesn't have 212
have one anymore. So right. we're going to be the second show quality wise. Right? We got some,
absolutely.
I think of the 12 competitors, 11 of them showed up at the Olympia that year.
That's right.
So an amazing lineup. Samuel Nadal had won the second one. David Henry was the former Olympian champion, won the inaugural one. And last I heard, David was getting ready to come back and reclaim his title in Ireland.
Absolutely. Ageless Dave Henry trying to defend that title. This is in Limerick, Ireland, by the way, and it's good weather in the month of May. You don't have to bring an umbrella.
May is always good weather in Ireland. For some reason, it likes to tease the school kids with some sunshine, and the minute they're out of school, it might change. But
absolutely, it's
a good weekend to come. The city is great. You've been to Limerick a couple of times now.
I got tattooed in Limerick back in 2001.
And there's a whole lot of stuff happening there. Some of our sponsors are actually travel and tourism experts.
That's right.
Executive Tours in Ireland. They have all Mercedes vehicles, S-Class Mercedes, that drive you around all over the place to show you the sights. And I mean, I know you were there, you saw castles that were over 1,000 years old.
Absolutely. They have the Guinness beer out there. It's a really great city to be hanging out in. Not to mention some great athletes on the amateur and on the pro level. This is going to take place on what date again?
May 15th, which is a Sunday.
Yes.
So you can fly into Dublin or Shannon Airport. Shannon's the actual closest airport to fly into. Might cost you an extra couple of dollars to fly in there, but you'll save that money by not traveling from the East Coast to the West Coast. And then, like I said, the show itself, second to none. It's a muscle contest event. We put on over 100 shows all over the world every year. And of course, Tamer, being the producer of the Mr. Olympia,
right,
is putting these expertise in and pulling the strings for Tarek and I to make sure we do the show.
Absolutely. Ireland is making some big noise. Olympia qualifier. Where can we find that information besides Instagram at Muscle Contest?
So you have the Muscle Contest International website, which is musclecontestinternational.com.
Okay.
The Ireland Instagram is Muscle Contest Ireland. And then, of course, just follow the athletes that are competing there. They're always tagging us on. There's a hashtag Muscle Contest Ireland. You'll get everybody that's training for the show in there as well.
Yeah, and you can follow Brian at Brian the Bull on Instagram. So that's all going down. But right now, we're here in San Diego at the Muscle Contest San Diego Pro, where one lucky guy is going to qualify in the Classic Physique for the Olympia. So I'm doing all the coverage here for Digital Muscle. We will see you live from Ireland this May on a Muscle Contest International Pro Qualifier. For Brian Bullman, I'm Sean Ray, DigitalMuscle.com.